Guys, we are at San Francisco today at Pier 39. Just had some breakfast at a small little organic type place, I guess is what it said. I had a egg white omelet. I think it had some tomato in there, some mushrooms, onion, pretty basic, some salsa on it, and some toast and some hash browns. So just left the hotel, had that. So far just kind of walking around here, checking out the area. No idea if you can even hear me, because it's loud, but it's freezing. Lips are chapped. Walked about halfway, and a little too windy, so we're gonna head back over here. And beautiful day. Hardly any clouds in the sky at all. Here at the Golden State Bridge, and the back there, beautiful day out, nice and quiet down here where we are now, not a lot of people, so nice little trail to walk on. Don't know the name of it. I think it was like Fort Point Trail or something like that. And it's not as windy down here, so it's nice, so a little cool, but not freezing like it was up there. So this is very nice. I think this, and no, this keeps going right here. So I'm gonna keep walking this trail here and see where it leads to. So how you enjoying the day?
Enjoying it.
What do you got there?
I got some coffee from the Warming Hut.
Warming Hut?
Warming Hut.
So we tried walking here first. Turns out it was about 5 miles, so.
And it was too cold.
And it's too cold. So walked about, what did we walk, a mile maybe?
Yeah.
Walked about a mile, and then we picked up a Lyft. No Uber. We prefer Lyft, we support Lyft. We just walked back from the bridge over to the Fisherman's Wharf area. And I don't know if you can see it. Way back there, my head's covering it, but like over there. So that's where we walked from. So I believe it was about 4.5 miles. So pretty long walk. And now we're on our way to In-N-Out Burger to refuel back up. Well deserved. So here we go. Alright guys, so I was hoping I would go to 24 Hour Fitness literally across the street from my hotel, and okay, I went to the one in LA and my pass would be good for 24 hours. I go over here, now I called before, he said that it would be good until midnight, whatever. But guys, it's 11 o'clock at night right now, so basically I wanted to go back in the morning. He told me that if I come back at 12:01 that I could use it tomorrow too, but if I buy a day pass right now, that I've got to buy 15 and then a 15 again tomorrow, which makes absolutely no fucking sense. And then he says, okay, we'll come over to the computer and fill this information out real quick, and then I'll see what I can do for you. So I give him my email, give all the shit, and then he goes, oh, wait, never mind, sorry, because I just got into an argument with this guy over here that I can no longer do it. So this is North Point Center, 24 Hour Fitness. Definitely don't recommend this. The guy at the front desk was extremely rude to the member, you know, about his situation, and then completely told me one thing and then flipped his whole story. So definitely do not recommend that gym. You know, I've always thought kind of highly of 24 Hour Fitness because I've been to a few of them. They've been really friendly, really nice, but this one, not so much. So if I was to ever live in this area, I would not join that gym. But anyway, about to get back to the hotel and just get a hotel workout in, I guess, real quick. So better than nothing. And at least here I probably won't get any shit for filming, so film a little workout for you guys. Stay tuned.
What's going on, guys? So just to walk you through the workout here, I did start with just some external rotations to go ahead and warm up my rotator cuffs. It's very cold up here in San Francisco, so just wanted to get my body nice and warmed up. And as always, I do like to do some type of warm up going into my workouts anyway. So this worked out really nicely. I did these on the bench at an angle, and then I moved into the overhead shoulder press on the cables on here. Now just to touch on the last video here, guys, and then I'll get you guys through the rest of the workout, but you know, just going back to the 24 Hour Fitness ordeal, basically, you know, he told me one thing, you know, said I could work out, and then decided to say, no, you know, you can't work out, you have to pay for today and for tomorrow, even though if I came back in an hour, it would have been one price. It made absolutely no sense, but you know what, I wasn't going to sit there and argue with the guy. It doesn't do anything, you know, it's out of my control. You just have to just move on from the situation and just make the best of the situation. You know, you can't stress yourself out over things that you can't control, and you know, at the end of the day, I had no control of that situation. I mean, it was either I was going to pay for the day or I wasn't, and I decided that the hotel gym was sufficient enough to do what I wanted to do. So I did have the dumbbells and the cable machines, so it had a decent accessory range there for me to go ahead and just get a quick shoulder workout in, nothing crazy. Now I will be back in Orlando, and it's going to be nice to be back on my normal routine and, you know, have my meals ready and have a full gym and be able to record and not have to worry about, okay, is this gym going to let me record or not? It's just going to be kind of just a nice change up. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the clip here, and I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you do like the video and subscribe if you did like it, and I'll see you next time.